Yes, guys, welcome back to episode 2 of the Everton career mode. So we've got 4 games in today's episode. We start off with a cup game against Sheffield United, and we've got quite a big amount of business in today's episode that we are looking at, and some really, really big deals. You can see the big deals that they've gone through at the moment. We've just sold Fabian Delph, thinking about replacing him, but potentially with a first-team player. And if you've seen the thumbnail, you can pretty much guarantee who I'm going to go for. So we'll have a look at the transfer hub quickly. There's a lot of players on there I'd love in the midfield. I mean, Donny van der Beek can lead replacing next season. I think Sanchez at the moment, he's far, far technically better than Abdoulaye Doucouré. Because we don't really have that technical specialist in the middle of the park at the moment. We only have like Van der Beek, who's pretty much a powerhouse, all-rounder. And we really need a technical player in the middle, which Renato Sanchez is, in my opinion. He's got very good dribbling, very good ball control. He's quite quick as well. He's got a bit of pace about him. And obviously Alan, who's, I don't even know, he's just defensive and he's he's like a really, really poor man's Kante on the game. In real life probably as well, to be fair, because he's nothing special from what I've seen in the Premier League. He used to be at Napoli, but not anymore. So I've agreed a massive fee for Renato Sanchez, £40 million for the defensive Dynamo midfield juggernaut Renato Sanchez. And I'm really, really impressed with the signing, to be honest. I don't know about you guys, but I know we haven't agreed any fee yet on the old wages, but he's going to ask for how much he wants. I'm going to agree a 5-year deal with him. And the main thing is he's got a real game face as well. He's also got the Hullet dreadlocks, so he plays about 33 times better than he normally would do. And, I mean, just as his base stat, he's got a very good set of stats in the game anyway. And we do agree a fee. Very nice wage packet as well, to be fair. Not a massive one like I was expecting. I was expecting about 80 grand a year. Not in the lower 40s. So really good bit of business, that. So we have picked up Renato Sanchez, and we are going to change the formation. So I've been recommended by you guys to have a look at where to change the positions of the players. And I think the new style of play that I want to experiment with, at least, I'll make a different custom tactic for this, will be a 4-3-3 and see how it goes in this episode and the next episode. So we're going to do 4-3-3. I think Calvert-Lewin is the target danger man, target man in the middle. Richarlison on the right, because that's where he's played for Watford. That's where he's most effective at, cutting in from the left or going down the right. He's a much better winger than he's a striker, in my opinion. And then, of course, we can play like Damari Gray, Gordon or Townsend as the left midfielders. So we're going to have a look at where Renato will play in this midfield. I think he'll just replace Doucouré for like. Alan can play as the holding midfielder still. Sort of sit back a little bit. Have the other two, Van der Beek and Sanchez, push forward. Probably have Sanchez the attacking one of the two. Because Van der Beek, as I say, he's a bit more box-to-box inclined than Renato Sanchez. Renato Sanchez is pretty much just like physical pace and dribbling. They're his key attributes, and that's what we've got him in the team for. Just thinking about, I think we might have to look at a new winger in January, or potentially in the new season. But I know I've been recommended strikers as well, so I think we'll see how we do. See what the forfeits ask us to do at the end of the season. Because obviously I've got a massive list of forfeits that we need to work through, if and so and when. I'm going to say and when they come through. So I mean, not a bad team. Michael Keane again. The defence needs a bit of a reshuffle. So it really depends on the new season in January, where we are in the league and what we're struggling with the most as to what we'll look into signing first. So that's pretty much all I'm going to say for the team. And that's what we've got the team down to. And we are going to have a look at the first game of the episode. We are not playing this game. It's an EFL Cup game, so I'm not really fussed. We're against Championship strugglers Sheffield United. Obviously, previously Premier League the year before. We're just going to sim it. I forgot to quick sim it. I just thought, I'll sim it. We'll watch a bit of the game. It'll be somewhat interesting. So in the 25th minute, we do get a little chance of playing the ball about really, really well. We are in the blue against the black. Holloway straight away. And Josh Holloway makes it 1-0 against Sheffield United, who've battered him so far, as you can see on the stats. And just before half-time, I mean, nothing really happens. They get a free kick. I'm just showing the half-time interval. Nothing major happens leading to half-time. And we've dominated them in most of the game. They've had more possession, but we have got the complete backup team, as you saw very briefly there. Begovic, Patterson, Holgate, Mina, Michaelenko, Doucouré, Davies, Gomez, Dele Alli, Rondon and Holloway. So that is the team we've got. Very changed. In the 60th minute, we do indeed play the ball back to Rondon, who makes no mistake, makes it 2-0. The former West Bromwich Albion striker makes no mistake and punishes really poor defending by Sheffield United, from what I can see anyway. It's a little bit of a small screen in all fairness. And it's definitely deserved on the balance of play. I mean, they've not really got anything in this game, and it's been fairly dominant so far, as Begovic makes a very, very smart save low down to his right-hand side. And very unfortunately, about 5 minutes after we've scored, bloody Tom Davies gets sent off. What an idiot. I swear he's got some affiliation with Sheffield United as far as I can remember. I'm not 100%, but I swear I've seen something about him at Sheffield United before. He's got his sent off. What a nutcase. Like, he gets a little chance in the team and he gets himself sent off. Absolutely stupid. I can't work it out, but we're 2-0 up and we are cruising, so we'll see what happens next. So in the 72nd minute, we're playing nice football. Play it back towards Rondon again. Back in the middle, and I mean, this guy is a backup striker. I think he's one of Everton's top scorers in real life, to be honest, and he makes no mistake to make it 3-0. Then 5 minutes before the end of the game, Sheffield United do get a chance. It's an excellent finish from the veteran marksman, Billy Sharp. And, we're at 92nd minute. We do indeed win the game by 3-1. As you can see, very deserved scoreline. A bit unfortunate to concede, I guess. I'll have a look at the player ratings very quickly. We definitely deserve the 3-1 victory. We had double shots, double chances created. We weren't far from possession either to say we were using the second team. And a very, very well-rounded performance. As you can see, the ratings of the players, Rondon and Holloway were very good, as well as, Dele Alli was good. Tom Davies before he got sent off, and so was Patterson. So very, very good result there. And we'll go straight, very quickly, into the first Premier League game of the episode. So at the Amex Stadium, and we have got Brighton and Hove Albion. So look at their team. Sanchez starts in goal, as always. Back four of Veltman, Webster, Bissouma and Cucurella. Very weird defence there. Jose Perez starts as a holding midfielder with Mulder. Very weird again. Moder. Lamptey on the right. Fair enough, I guess. Lallana as the attacking midfielder. Trossard on the left. And then Welbeck as the striker. Our team is as follows. Pickford starts in goal. Coleman, Godfrey, Keane and Michaelenko as the back four. Van der Beek, Sanchez and Allen as the midfield three, which we said earlier. And the front three of Richarlison, Calvert-Lewin and Damari Gray. So it's very strange to see Bissouma as a centre-back. We'll see what we go up to in the game. And we will start with the first highlight. So with 2 minutes in and Brighton get a chance on goal. Lallana plays a lovely sweeping ball to Danny Welbeck, who scores inside the first 3 minutes of the game. Essentially from kickoff, but it's just ridiculous, that is. Poor defending from me. Absolutely horrendous defending. And we deserve to be losing. There's no denying it. It's just very, very average defending. And we have paid the price for it. And then inside the next 6 minutes, Calvert-Lewin makes his way through, gets a good chance on goal, and fires it wide of the post from 2 yards out. So we don't have to wait long for the next highlight. Richarlison runs through, gets a good gap on his man, and Sanchez tips it onto the post. And the ball is cleared away again. Very, very unfortunate. We have to wait until the 23rd to get our next highlight. Richarlison again plays it into Renato Sanchez. And what a block that is. We're going to see the replay of it. I think it's Webster who blocks it. The former Bristol City man with an excellent block on goal. And we do indeed get a corner. We are looking for the big man in the middle, Dominic Calvert-Lewin. It's a really average ball in by Renato Sanchez, who gets another chance to whip it in. It's not a great ball again. And this time Brighton do manage to get it away. So just before half-time, they hit the post on a double break. How ridiculous is that? We get away with one massively there, and we're still in the game at 1-0 down. And very disappointing first half. So we will restart with the second half. And it is the 66th minute. Brighton get a chance. Joel Veltman runs down the wing, whips the ball in towards Danny Welbeck, who forced a tremendous save from Jordan Pickford. Very, very poor defending by Mason Holgate. Sorry, not Mason Holgate, Ben Godfrey. I mean, they both play the same. They're both shocking, to be honest. And I change them around all the time in this defence. It's very, very poor defending. Nonetheless, Tariq Lamptey comes off for Callum Hudson-Odoi, who's on loan from Chelsea. And we bring on Donny van der Beek. Sorry, we bring on Dele Alli and Anthony Gordon for Donny van der Beek and Damari Gray. So they do get the corner. They whip the ball in front post. We try and clear it away. Not a great clearance at the front post by Michaelenko. They get the ball back. Bissouma's looking in the middle for Moda, who plays it back to Jose Perez. And we're 2-0 down, 20 minutes to go, and the game already looks dead and buried, to be honest. It's an absolutely exceptional finish from Jose Perez. We'll see the replay. It's not great defending from me or the AI, but, I mean, there's not much I can do about it. It comes back to him, and it's already 2-0, and the game's already dead and buried, basically. So, we will restart straight from the kickoff. We need to get a goal back quickly. Dele Alli's tackled almost immediately. They're looking for the big switch of play in a minute. Trying to find a man on the far side as Michaelenko comes across. Veltman picks it up. Really goes the wrong way. Passes it straight to Anthony Gordon, who's got a bit of a chance to break here. The youngster plays it through to Dominic Calvert-Lewin, and Bissouma steps up for some stupid reason. And we get away with one there. I mean, we're 2-1 up. Sorry, we're 2-1 down now. I've got a goal back. And Bissouma makes an awful bit of decision-making. I'm not sure about the defensive eye on that goal. That was horrendous, that was. Look at him. In the middle of your screen there. What a weird bit of defending. But we're back in the game. Then right towards the end of the game, Brighton get another chance. 89 minutes now. They look in the middle. Veltman on the wing, looking to cross it. Finds his man in the middle. It's a great save by Jordan Pickford to keep us still within touching distance of the game. We're only one behind still. They go for the corner. We just about get it out as it ricochets off Michael Keane's head. And Dele Alli can now break. He gets past Ferguson. He's looking for a pass in the middle, trying to find Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Finds Calvert-Lewin, and Richarlison's offside, unfortunately, but he's come back onside now. Plays it back into Decore. In the middle to Anthony Gordon. What a goal that is. That is really well worked. Great team goal. And he's doing the can you hear me? I didn't even press anything for the celebration. They're already auto-triggered. And that is a fantastic breakaway goal. I know I don't sound excited, but I've got a cold. I am excited. That's a great goal. We really, really deserve that on the balance of play. Richarlison and Decore, who's just come on for Renato Sanchez, gets the assist. And it's a well-deserved goal. To seal a draw, to be fair. It's his first goal of the season. His first match of the season. He's not started any games yet or come on as a substitute in any of the first 3 games. 4 games, maybe? Yeah, 4 games. And it's a very, very positive draw at the Amex Stadium. I know you might say that's daft, but Brighton are a horrible team to play in this game. Such as Burnley, our next opponents. As we see the ref walk off with the ball there. What the hell is happening with this game? It's such a shit show of a game. But yeah, very, very decent result. I feel like Liverpool celebrating against West Brom when they drew that game 3-3. It's a little bit embarrassing celebrating the game, but we did deserve a draw at the end of the day. And we did really well to come back from 2 goals down. I know Brighton had like a better XG. We still fought back really, really well. And the last 10 minutes of the game was very, very telling. And we outplayed them in the last 15, 20 minutes. And we really, really deserved, well, what we got from it. We got a draw. And we make the most of what we've got in front of goal. That's the idea this season because the defence is always going to be all over the place. They've got the tiny arm T-Rex in goal, who's always going to be all over the place as a goalkeeper. He didn't have the best game this game. Still got a 7.6, so didn't do himself any injustice. But Calvert-Lewin and Anthony Gordon, the substitute, definitely earned their weight in gold today. And yeah, we really, really needed a point in that game to keep our unbeaten start to this season. Although we haven't won many games, we are still unbeaten so far. I think we've won 2 and drawn 2. The first game for Sanchez in the season, this thing was it a letdown? He was actually all right. He didn't get a great match rating, but he was still pretty good. And in general, I thought he was pretty solid on the ball. Decore did a better job when he came on, but only on for about 15 minutes. But as I say, it's not the end of the world. It's the first game in England, and it's always difficult, as you can tell from when he used to play for Swansea. But we did indeed get the draw, and we go straight into looking at our next signing. So we need a backup left-back. Plain and simple. We haven't got one. And Callum Styles, the previously English defender who's now converted to Hungarian, he's going to be our new backup left-back. And potentially, if he's better than Michaelenko, he will be our first-choice left-back. We're looking to approach him from Barnsley. Well, I think they're in the Championship now, I think. We're going to go for offer of 3 million. They're asking for John Joe Kenny. Look, I can't do that. He's 74 rated. He's a pretty good backup to Seamus Coleman. We'll offer 3.36 million. And they'll accept it. Easy as you like. Callum Styles, welcome to Everton. He hasn't agreed a contract yet, but I'm sure he will. We'll offer him about 10, 15 grand a week. See what he says to that. And I don't know what you guys think, but he's a 71 rated. That's a very good signing. It's a realistic one as well, because he would come to the Premier League from either the Championship or League One. And we definitely need a backup to Michaelenko, because he's getting a bit tired from playing all the games. He's getting run ragged by the right midfielders he comes up against. We have played some good players so far on the right-hand side. And 5-year deal, rotation squad role. And all we need to do is agree the financial terms. I don't know what he's on at Barnsley, but I'll offer him 10 grand a week. And a £200,000 signing on fee. See what he says. And he wants 18 grand a week. You know what? I'm just going to do it. I need a left back. Adamant that I need a left back and someone to at least rival Michaelenko for that left back spot. Because he can't have it all his own way. He's not been bad so far this season, but he's not been amazing. And that's a pretty good signing, if I'm honest with you. Very nice signing indeed. And we'll have a look at the overall transfer history, what we've done at the end of the transfer window. So now we're out of it anyway. I didn't show that. It's irrelevant. But we are at the transfer window now. Jared Braithwaite's gone on loan to Trabzonspor. We've just signed Styles, of course, for £3.36 million. Renato for £40 million. Unfortunately, sold Fabian Delph for £3.4 million. The player didn't want to stay, so I thought I'd get rid of him. We've sold Gylfi, I'm not going to say what he is, for £12.5 million. It will be for 9.4 to, Monaco, and then Tosun to Olympique Lyonnais. So we've sold a nonce for £12.5 million, and we've bought in a £40 million world-class midfielder. You can't go wrong, really, can you? I should probably not say that word, but who gives a shit? It's fine. It's fine. So we'll go straight into the third and penultimate game of the episode. I just chat some right bollocks. I'm sorry, I have to get my bearings back. We're at Goodison Park this time, and the visitors on this occasion are Burnley. So I've seen quite a lot on Reddit that Burnley are a very difficult team to play against. I never had a problem with them as Fulham. But this game was so hard. I'm not going to tell you the score or anything. Such a difficult game, as the lineup remains mostly unchanged, apart from Anthony Gordon coming into the left-hand side instead of Damari Gray. And then the rest of the team's pretty much the exact same. So we'll get our first highlight in the 6th minute. Calvert-Lewin's running through, gets a good chance. And Nick Pope, the superior English goalkeeper, makes a good save high to his left-hand side. So Donny van der Beek's taking the corners this time after Renato Sanchez's shit show last game. Across the ball in. Calvert-Lewin wins it. Pope parries it away to safety. And Burnley try and get the ball out. As we play it back to Allen, who has a good effort on goal. And it's wide of the post. So we'll pick up in the 37th, just before half-time. De Ketelaere finds his man. It's a great save by T-Rex Arms in goal, who makes a very strong, smart save low to his left-hand side. I'm not sure it was front. It looks like Josh Brownell or Eric Peters. So he'll get the cross. They're looking for De Ketelaere, who heads it straight towards Pickford, who gathers it very, very comfortably. We're looking for a fast attack now. Pickford finds a lovely ball towards Richarlison, who turns Eric Peters straight away. They're trying to get back. Tarkowski can't keep up. Richarlison gets another goal. I think that's his 3rd of the season now. It was a fantastic assist by Jordan Pickford, the assisting goalkeeper. And we really deserve that. We're on the money today. We're playing like a team on to win games, which is quite strange, especially for a team like Everton who aren't winning in real life. And indeed, we are 1-0 up at half-time, deservedly so, against a pretty good Burnley team, to be fair. They're very hard to break down. And they are a B-Tech Stoke, in all fairness. So straight after kick-off, De Ketelaere picks up the ball, plays it into Maxwell Cornet, who's looking for the cross, comes back off the man. What a save that is by Pickford. We're trying to get the ball away. Weghorst wins the header. We can't clear it out. Comes back to Weghorst again. I swear Ben Godfrey handballs it there. We're trying to get the ball out of play. Calvert-Lewin flicks it on this time to Richarlison. And now we're looking to fast attack, and we've given the ball away again. As Weghorst picks up the ball again, and it's a great save by Jordan Pickford. So they've got another cross. Goodmanson, the specialist from set pieces, looking for Cornet in the middle. The ball's cleared out yet again. Goes straight out to Cuadrado. Keep getting the ball back. It's really frustrating. Cuadrado plays it into Brownhill, who plays it back to Cornet. Back to Weghorst, back to Cornet. What is this passing? Fucking hell. What am I watching? Am I watching Burnley or am I watching Brazil? This is ridiculous. Look at the passing play here. His passing interplay is absolutely exceptional for a team like Burnley, for a team like anyone. So it is 1-1, and Calvert-Lewin gets another chance towards the end of the game as Pope makes another save. 64th minute, and Pope, with the final highlight for us in the game, makes an immense save. And I don't think we deserve to draw that. It's another draw. We're still unbeaten, but who cares? We're just dropping points against average teams. And I'm such a whiny so-and-so sometimes. Just get infuriated with the gameplay. I'm on ultimate difficulty, so it's very difficult to get anything out of the game sometimes. And 4.3 expected goals to 2.5. In Pickford had a good game. He got a 10 rating apparently because he got an assist. I'm not sure that's like the metronome for getting a 10 rating, but I think we got shafted in that game, in all honesty. I think we did. Richarlison deserved the man of the match, in all fairness. But Pickford did indeed get an assist. And that is woeful. I'm not doing a pissing press conference after that. I'm just going to go straight into the next game in a minute. So Renato had a decent game. Allen was all right. Van der Beek was useless. As we go straight into the final game of the episode, and I'm not really messing about this episode. I just want to go get the games over and done with until January so I can sign more players. And we have got Villa. They are top of the league still. I had a look before the game, and we see our team very quickly. Pickford starts in goal. Back four, John Joe Kenny, Ben Godfrey, Yerry Mina, and Michaelenko. Midfield three of Decore, Ali, and Renato Sanchez. And the forward line of Damari Gray, Calvert-Lewin, and Richarlison. So Gordon, Allan, and Keane and Van der Beek drop to the bench, and we will get started with the first highlight of the game. So very early on, we get the ball. Decore in the 3rd minute plays it back to Ali, who gets a good effort away on goal. And Emiliano Martinez, the Aston Villa captain, makes a very, very good save on goal as the man in the hat watches on. So looking for Calvert-Lewin from the corner. It's a great ball in. We try and win the header. Unfortunately, it doesn't drop to us at all. And they do get the ball away. So 20 minutes now, Ollie Watkins and Danny Ings linking up as well as you expect them to. Ings picks it up again, and it's a first-time finish. Jesus Christ, what am I meant to do with that? That is such an exceptional goal by the man in form, Danny Ings, the former Liverpool and, of course, Burnley striker. Scores against us. I mean, he's played for Southampton as well, but that's irrelevant. It's a great finish by Danny Ings. Takes a touch on his left foot. He makes us pay with some poor defending. Then the 38th minute, Digne, our former player, goes down the wing, back to Danny Ings, and Pickford makes a flying save across the goal as he sees Gerrard on the sideline with a real face. What? Managers have real face in the Premier League? I mean, Tuchel doesn't, does he still? Which is very weird for the Champions League winning manager. As Villa cross the ball in straight to Pickford. And that is indeed the end of the attack. So just before half-time, Watkins and McGinn linking up really well again. Buendia forces Pickford into another smart stop. Pickford's been really good this season, to be fair. Coutinho delivers the ball in front post. We get the ball away straight back to Buendia again, though, who fires one. And we do clear it away as we try and get out, and we just can't defend. And Decore with some awful technique and footwork. That's like watching a Sunday League player's technique. That's embarrassing from Decore. Very, very poor half of football. I feel like Frank Lampard at the moment. What can I do to, like, pump up these players? Fuck all by looks of it. So, yeah, we're 1-0 down at half-time, and it is what it is. It happens sometimes. And we've fully deserved. So, straight after the restart, Damari Gray finds a lovely gap in between Matty Cash and the rest of the defence. And Calvert-Lewin with an absolutely wonderful finish over the diving Emiliano Martinez. Great finish by the captain, the vice-captain of the club now Fabian Delph, has departed. And Seamus Coleman's going to get less and less game time as the season progresses, I can imagine. He's only got about 70 pace, I think. He's not quick enough for the league. Pretty much like real life. But Calvert-Lewin with an exceptional finish to get us back in the game right up until the 58th minute. So it's a great ball in. They go front post. Corey gets the ball away. Comes back out to Buendia, who's looking for his man. Danny Ings straight into Watkins. And the football they play on Ultimate, it's horrible. Absolutely horrible defending. Honestly, it's just so hard to defend. Makes me lost for words. Then the 70th minute again, Watkins finds space. Finds Coutinho. We try and slide in and block it. As I've slid in, it megs me. It's absolutely ridiculous. Coutinho scores. We're out of the game now. And it's just disappointing. Very, very disappointing. Then right at the end of the game, Calvert-Lewin's trying to dribble away from the camber. Awful dribbling. Plays it through to Ings, who hits the crossbar back out to Koita. And I'm just judging if I did like a face cam thing and it were just live, you wouldn't want to hear what I was saying. I was so mad at this defence. It was so awful. And that pass from Calvert-Lewin sums up the game. We lose the game 4-1. Just an embarrassing scoreline all around. For everyone involved, that's an embarrassing scoreline. We thoroughly deserved to lose that game. And it's not looking very promising for my top 4, top 6 aspirations. So, unfortunately for me, a face reveal is looking likely. I really need to turn this around, don't I? I'm not going to lower the difficulty or anything. I'm just thinking in general, we need to sort it out. But yeah, Alan and John Joe Kenny want to talk to me. I wanted to do a negative one for Alan, to be fair, as I have just done for John Joe Kenny, because they've both had a really poor game. Alan is technically one of the worst FIFA people I've ever used. Like, I preferred Harrison Reed, the Ginger Skulls. It's so horrible to use him in today's episode. But yeah, we'll look at the league table at the end of the episode. We are 12th in the league, so better than real life Everton, I guess. I mean, that's very nice and symmetrical in all fairness. 5 games, 1 win, 3 draws, 1 loss, 10 goals conceded, 10 goals scored. So it's not terrible. We're not miles away from the top 4. But it's only very early in the season. We'll have a quick look at the player stats, the top scorers, after I come off these very, very slow, laggy menus, and try and find where they are. Jadon Stockley is the top scorer in the Carabao Cup, which we are in next against Chelsea in the 3rd round, because why give us a championship opponent when you can give us Chelsea? And Marnie's the top scorer. Calvert-Lewin and Richarlison have both got 3 goals apiece each. Not doing bad. Could definitely reach the top scorer mark. Demarai Gray and Calvert-Lewin both got 2 clean sheets, and assists, and Pickford's got no clean sheets to speak of. So we'll have a look what's happening in the next episode. We've got a 98 manager rating, so we can't complain too much. First, we've got an away game in the Carabao Cup at Stamford Bridge. We've got a home game against Norwich, an away game at the Old Trafford, and a home game against West Ham United. So that's all we've got for today's episode. I really appreciate you guys watching, and please like and subscribe. Thank you very much.